You guys spoke about the high ball storybook. What a beautiful name for a little move that the boxer often use.
Yeah, Victor was with me those years when Jacques explained his storybook and Rassie and what happens with the storybook and the box kick. You know, the whole process. Vic, I don't know if you want to carry on with that. It was just a chapter after chapter, what everyone must know. And they practiced that even more than anything else because they thought that was the fundamental of pressure.
Yeah, Breyton, people always talk about we're kicking too many balls from 9 just up in the air. But it's just not kicking the ball away. It's either putting pressure, relieving pressure, or winning ball back. So it's not just a kick. It's what happened after kick. Do you put that breakdown under pressure? Here we see actually Wales trying to get out of their half, kicking the high ball. If you can keep going here.
I'll just come in here as well, Breyton. What happens there, we'll show it again. That thick line that we drew there, that's what they call the net.
Yeah.
And if the forwards can fall back, now that is a typical example of the counter-attack that I love, that I'm seeing again under Tony Bruin or whoever. You'll see there on the block, there's 6 defenders and only 2 Springbok attackers. So they loaded on the right-hand side.
So,
yeah,
Swys, just to come in here. So what was the mistake there? That kick should be on the 5. Then there's only one side. Then you're in trouble because then they can have line speed. When you kick that kick 15, 20 meter in, then you've got 2 sides to attack, and then it opens up the option. And Swys, again, we talk a lot about it. There's a lot of guys that wants 9 just to play off the base. I love a running 9. And it's the first time in a long time I've seen Faf running there immediately. Remember, a lot of people want to play structure. Ireland is very good playing within their structure. But most teams struggle to get people in place quick enough. Everyone has options. You want people to look up. There's gaps in front of us. Let's attack those gaps. 9, run at it. You run at the gap and let a 9 or a 10, a good decision maker, let him make decisions.
You see, to add to Victor there, with counter-attack that the Boks are doing well again, there's 2 things. It's time and space. So when that box kick came, and every single Springbok, if we look at that clip again, I want to have a look at it again. Everyone is working so much to get numbers behind the ball. And there's the so-called net. So the communication, look at all the Springboks watching the ball, but they working, they sprinting to win the race. It's a race for space to get behind the net there, Victor.
First to stop them to compete on that ball, to run the block.
But if you see now what Victor is talking about, Faf will run and pin that B defender. Can you see it behind the ref? That's A and B. Now, while he's doing that, the forward runners are coming hard, but there's a trick. In the past, they're lazy, they don't get there. So you got to be there to run there. And that's what I love, what I'm seeing suddenly with the... Okay, you'll see, where will the net be? Sometimes they move it back to the halfway line or further back. But that is Springbok rugby at the best.
But at some point, didn't we just also have one of runners, Swys?
Big time. But you know, you only have one of runners if you're lazy. If the forwards can't get there. You got to pick your running line early, get there, and then run early. Now,
I just want to come in here. One-off runners. That's easy. One-off runner is... Now, people say that was a one-off runner, but that was 9 running at a gap, one-off runner running at the gap, and a second one running in a gap.
That's 2 runners.
It's about having options. And you can do it if you have quick ball and you've got space. Once there's a line in front of you, then it becomes difficult. Then you have to get into that line, make it quick ball again. And sometimes you need one-off runners, and that's what South Africa are very good at. We've got guys that can run into that wall and make it quick ball again, and then you can run it.
So it's one thing about Victor Matfield, he used to hate one of runners. You know, he rather gave the ball to Buckies.
You know what was my problem?
No, I Fourie never passed it to me. If it was quick ball, I got it. Slow ball, Fourie never passed it.
But you know, you never, when they kicked, even got back there. I remember, you were lazy.
Lazy.